Stop. Hi. Hey, y'all. I'm going to do my year so far, my 2024 wrap up so far. We got a few minutes to get in. Situated. Right. I'm going to go ahead and try and share the screen. Let me see. How do I do that? I'm going to share the screen. Oh, I guess it's over here. Sent. All right. I'm good. Okay. Next one. All right. Okay. Here we go. But I want to see it. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me go up. Okay. All right. Here we are so far. Can you turn that down? She's in the shower. Okay. Here we are. Okay. So I'm at how many books? I'm at 49 of my goal of 52. So I am quite ahead of my goal. Okay. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. The first book I read, this one, Two Scoops of Hellfire by Kimberly Lemming. She wrote what's the ones? The Time I Saved a Demon and those kind of books, which I own the first one, but I haven't read it yet. So I gave this one, how many cards? This one was really short. I think it was like 20 or 30 pages. It was okay. It was good. What did I give it? Oh, I gave it 4 stars? No, what do I see? Oh, I gave it 3 stars. It was okay. It's a little short. Smut. She was trying to make cupcakes during COVID and she summoned a demon. So it's okay. I gave it 3 stars. Okay, let's see. Then whoa. That's not where I want to go. Hold on. Okay. So then the next one I read was, this is going to take me forever to do it this way. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe we should just go backwards rather than from the beginning. Okay. So then I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I gave that 3 stars. That one was okay. And they've adapted it. I gave that one 3 stars. That one was okay too. Clean. Okay, good. Okay. Clean. Good job. Then I read, let's see, what was the next one? Third book of the year. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, what was next? The next one I read was Jim Henson's biography. Learned a lot about Jim Henson. I thought it was really good. I think I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars. I didn't know they were on when he was when he passed, they were on the verge of merging with Disney. I didn't know that, but it was good to learn a little bit about Jim Henson and things like that. It was really good. So I gave that one 4 stars. So I like biographies, and that one was really good. Okay, that was book number 3. Let's see. Okay, then the next one that I read in 2024 was this one is called No Longer Faking. I think I got it free when they had one of those Kindle sales. I gave it 3 stars. It's okay. It was like a lady and it was a woman and like she kind of married her friend and she was like in a unfulfilled relationship, and then they went to like a swingers party or something, and then she ended up hooking up with this guy who was in a loveless marriage, and then it was smut. It was okay. I gave it 3 stars. So that one was that. Okay. And the next one I read was, let's see. After that one I read, this is going to take me a long time. So I'll probably just go with my, okay. Then I read If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. I listened to it. I gave it some 5 stars. It was really cute. It's part of that meant to be. It was part of the series. So I had read. It's like adaptation. So this one was like the Cinderella one. This one was cute. I liked it. So Julie Murphy and Cindy. That's her name. Cindy was like plus size, so I like that. And Julie Murphy's going to be at Steamy Lit Con, so I wanted to get into some more of her books. Like when she writes with Sierra Simone, so that one was good. I gave that one 5 stars. Okay. Then after that, I read. So I think that was my first 5 star of 2024. Let's do it this way. Okay, and then I read. Okay. After that, okay. After If the Shoe Fits, I have to go to page 3. This makes it look like I read more than I did. I read Blood on the Track 7. Of course, she's getting more and more unhinged. Still don't know what's up. I gave that one 5 stars. Still don't know what's going on with Fleet Chief's mom. I still don't know what her issues are, but I got 5 stars. I'm gonna keep going with that one, but I have to get them from the library, so I'm always on the list for Blood on the Tracks. Okay, that was number 7. Okay, and then I read Stamped, which that one I do own. Stamped. I didn't rate it. It was like a good. I think it's like a shortened version of Stamped from the beginning. It was okay. I don't. I'm not sure if I'm still gonna keep it. I thrifted it. It was all right. It was nothing. I mean, history of like racism in the United States, kind of fitting for 4th of July to talk about this one. But yeah, okay. Let me see. Then the next one I read was Mooncakes. I got that from the library. That one was okay. It was like a young, like a teenage witch kind of. And then her and her friend, he is like they are like a werewolf or something. It was like a graphic novel, and I gave that one 3 stars. It's okay. So that was Mooncakes. Then I read this one, Joe Hill, The Pram. It was a short little horror story. This guy, okay, so it was a man and his wife, and she had recently had a miscarriage, and they moved and they bought a house, and he was going to the store, and the he didn't have a car. He didn't have a car with him, so the store owner let him borrow this pram to take the stuff home. It was a horror, so I don't. It was really short, so I don't want to give too much away. So you would probably have to read it. But what did I give this one? It was cool. I think it could have went longer. I didn't rate it. It was okay. It was good. Okay, so that was that next one. That was the pram. Okay. And then let's see. Okay. All right, then the next one. The next one I read was go back. It's not. Okay, so the next one that I read.
Nine.
Excuse me. Get her. Darian, please go back.
Go back. Go back.
Okay, then the next one. After the pram. Okay, so we're on the next other page. What page are we on? 3. So now we're to page 2. Let's see where we are. Okay, and then the next one that I read was When No One Was Watching by Alyssa Cole. This one was really good. It was like a thriller. This lady has a house. It was her mom's house, and mom is sick or passed away. I think she has passed away, and she's trying to keep her mom's house, but it is quickly becoming gentrified. And you kind of have to read it. It's really good though. So that was that one. Okay. I gave that one 4 stars. So I think that one was pretty good. And Alyssa Cole, I think she usually writes romances, but she also does thrillers. And she's going to also be at Stimulate Con. So, yeah, I wanted to check out some of her books. So, yeah, that was When No One Is Watching. Okay, then the next one I read, it was a children's book called The Hugging Tree, a story about resilience. It was a tree kind of ends up growing like on the edge of this cliff right here. Gave it 5 stars. Kids book. It was a kid's picture, but it was good about the tree being resilient. Okay, the next one that I read was Barbarian's Hope. This is book 10 in Ice Planet Barbarians. This is whose book is this? I don't remember whose book this is. Book 10. Oh, I forget whose book that is. I gave it 5 stars.
You didn't have to like lesson it out.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was one of the ladies who came on the ship, the tall lady. I forgot her name. Then I read The Vampire Lestat. I think I liked Interview with the Vampire better because this one had kind of slow parts, and also I don't know. I think I don't know if I'm gonna continue with it, The Vampire Chronicles. But I wanted to. They said this one was Lestat's story. It was okay. It takes place in it starts off he's in the 80s and he's like a rock star, but then it goes back over his life, and the whole premise is that Louis was lying, and you have to read Lestat's story. So yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know. I have to think if I'm gonna continue. But that was The Vampire Lestat. Did I rate that one? Oh, 3 stars. So I just thought it was okay. Then after Vampire Lestat, I read this one, The Liar. This is my first Nora Roberts. And I read it because Tina, what is Tina's channel? I'll add her in the description. But she really likes Nora Roberts. This one is really good. this woman's husband dies on like a boating accident, and then she finds out that he was not the man that she thought he was, and so that one was really good. It's a thriller. It's a little bit of a thriller, romance, all that wrapped into one. It's really good, and I'll go ahead and continue with some Laura Roberts books. Let's see. Okay, after that one, I read this one is called Thank You Next by Andy Christopher. It was okay. It was a romance. Like that movie. What was that movie? Okay, basically, Alec, the guy, ended up marrying the next person he was with. So she wanted to see what was going on. Even though she is not interested in being married, she wanted to know, like, what is it about me that when people leave, when we break up, then they go and they end up finding the love of their life. So that one was cute. And I believe Andy Christopher, I read this. She's going to be at Stimulate Con too. So I wanted to, see what her books were like. So that was the next one that I had read. And I gave it 3 stars. Then this one, I read a kid's book, Bunny with a Big Heart. I didn't rate it. I don't really always rate kids' books. It was okay. I think he learned to share. Bunny learned to share. It was cute. Okay. Then I read what is this? If You Plant a Seed, an Easter and Springtime book for kids. Kadir Nelson. I like Kadir's artwork. And I gave it 5 stars because it was basically like, okay, if you plant the seed, then all the animals and they'll all have something to eat and they'll grow. It was really cute. The illustrations were nice. So I gave that one 5 stars. Okay. All right, then the next one after that was Rebel. So Beverly Jenkins, Rebel. And I read it physically, Rebel. I wanted specifically this cover. I got this one from Thrift Books. Did I get this one? Yeah, Thrift Books. Great condition. This one was really good. Lucinda was a school teacher back in the, I don't know what year this was, 1800s. And this is where we get to meet the Drake family, and a lot of Beverly Jenkins books. They're like interconnected. So what's his name from what was her first book that I read from Indigo? Galen shows up, but she had changed his name to Caleb in here, but he shows up towards the end of the book, Galen, and then this is where we get to meet Drake Levesque and the Levesque family. So this one's pretty good. Okay. Then the next, I think I gave it 5 stars. Let me see. Yeah, well, 4 stars. Okay, so I don't know. What was the reason I gave it 4? I don't remember. Something must have happened, and that stopped it from being a 5 star. But Beverly Jenkins is supposed to be at Stimulate Con too. So then the next one I read was Vivid. This one is also Beverly Jenkins. This woman is a doctor, Vivica Lancaster. First woman, like a female doctor, which wasn't so common in 1876. And then she goes to meet the doctor at the small town, and she meets Nate Grayson. Oh, we meet the Graysons. We meet the Grayson family in Vivid. Also, they, like I said, they're interconnected. So we get to meet them in Vivid. Okay, and then the next one. Let's see. I read The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. Amina was a retired pirate, middle aged. You don't really see that a lot in action, And she gets summoned to do one more great adventure. And the way they set it up is it's probably going to be another part, like probably going to be a part two. I gave that one 5 stars, and I do want to read more of Shannon Chakraborty's books. But yeah, I gave that one 5 stars, so it was good. And I read Grown Up, Gillian Flynn. She wrote Gone Girl. It was a short story. It's like a haunted house story. Um, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was still good. It was still enjoyable. I think I gave that one 3 stars. If you no, I had 5 stars. So if you read the beginning, it doesn't sound like it doesn't turn out to be what you think it's going to be, but it was good nonetheless. So that was the Grown Up. Then I also read The Teacher by Frida McFadden. This is my first Frida McFadden. It was really good. I gave it 4 stars because there's an inappropriate relationship in it. The teacher. It was good. I listened to it. Yeah, it was good. Okay. And then the next book that I read was A Locked Door. It's also Frida McFadden. And I get in this one, the lady, her dad looks like a serial killer, and he's in jail. But then she grows up, and some stuff start happening again. I gave it 3 stars. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll read more Frida McFadden. She was good. Okay. So I give that one 3 stars. Okay. Then I went to Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. This was my first Brandy Sandy. This was really long. I gave it 4 stars. It was 676 pages, but I ended up giving it 4 stars. I thought it was good. It was it's number 14 in Cosmic. It can't be number 14. Are you serious? No way. Oh my gosh, it's number 14. I thought this was a standalone. I am so. Oh my goodness! How did I start with book 14? Ah, well, dang! I did not even realize it was book 14 in the series. What in the world? So now I guess I have to go back and start with Elantris and read that in the first 13, and then maybe this one will make even more. What in the world? How did I miss that? All this time I thought this was a standalone. Oh my God. See, this is why they need to be putting the numbers right here on this file. Why don't they do that? Nowhere on here does it. Okay, it does say it. It says a standalone novel of the Cosmere Universe. So it does say it's a standalone, but right here it says it's number 14. So, okay. Okay. Well, make that make sense. Okay. Well, I guess I have to go back and read the other ones. Okay. Then you're gonna have to. Then we're gonna get Darian. I need you to go in the room and get your medicine from Damon. Okay. Thank you. You can go in the room. Then I read I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings. I own this one. I got it from Thrift Books. First part of Maya Angelou's biography. Her biography goes in parts, autobiography. I listened to it in part, and I read it in part, and she narrates it. So it's pretty good. I gave that one how many stars? 5 stars. Okay. So that one was next. We're getting to it. We're almost done. Then I read another Ice Planet Barbarian book. It was a Barbarian's Choice. Oh, this one is what's the young lady's name? Oh my gosh. Oh god. The girl. What is her name? Forgot the female one. What is her name? Oh my gosh. What is her name? Farley. This is Farley's story. Farley is I gave it 5 stars. At first, it was kind of thrown off because I think of Farley as like a young teenager, but they've pushed up the timeline, so she's older. She's grown now, and so this is her story of meeting her mate, and it was really good. Once I started dealing with the fact, okay, she's old enough to have a relationship now. Okay, then I read Anxious People by Frederick Backman. This one was gifted to me by Nell Diamond. It was good. There was it's a bank robber tries to rob a bank, and then it's like interconnected stories between all the people. The robber finds himself with hostages, and so this is like everybody's interconnected stories. It was really good. I gave it how many stars? Either 4 or 5. 4 stars. Okay. All right. Next, I got. Okay. Are we on page 3? Oh, page 2. Okay. The next one I read was Mr. Villain's Day Off. It's his villain, but his soft spot is he likes to go see the pandas in the zoo. It was a manga. It was cute. Yeah, she chose now to start doing that. Okay, then I read Allow Me to Return. I got this from the library, Black Guy's Guide to the Constitution. I gave it 4 stars. And I learned a little bit about the Constitution. And so it was pretty good. I never heard of Ellie Misto. So I'm going to kind of looking to see. I think he's a commentator. I'll go ahead and see. I know he's on TV and stuff. So I'm going to check him out, see what else he has to say. But it was really good. Then I read Kim Ji Young, born 1982. This is the one that kind of set off the 4B movement. This woman, Kim Ji Young, it just talks about all the unfairness and misogyny that she was facing in, I believe she was in China, and it set off the 4B movement where women, Korean, and they are starting to reject getting married and having kids and like relationships with men because they see that there's a lot of misogyny and then see that they end up doing this work. It was really good. I gave it 5 stars. Let's see. Okay, so that one was really good. Okay, and then that lady looked like that. It changed like that. Then I read ACOTAR, my first Sarah J. Maas. I gave it 4 stars. It was Beauty and the Beast, kind of essentially retelling, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like Feyre. I don't like Nesta. I don't really see what was so endearing about Tamlin. But I'll keep on. I'm reading Akamath right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna continue. But I mean, so far I'm on book 2, so I don't know if I'll go to book 3. We'll see. But I gave that one 4 stars. Then I read this with Courtney, Perfect Peace. The Peace family, they had 6 boys. And when mom, Imogene, has another baby, it's another boy, but she decides that this is going to be my daughter, and I'm going to raise as my daughter, and her name will be perfect, and then how long that goes on, and then what happens. We just followed that family, and yeah, that one's really good. I think I gave it. I want to say 4 or 5 stars. 5 stars. That one's good. Then next, I went with The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. My first Abby Jimenez. It's a romance. It was good. It was like a cover. I wanted to not stimulate.com, stimulate con, and I gave it 4 stars. I will read more of her books. Then another As Planet Barbarian book. Book 12. What was this? Oh, this was Beck's book. Yeah, Beck's book. You know, people feel how they feel about Beck, but you know, Beck deserves love too. So I gave it all 5 stars. Then I had finally finished Doors of the Earth. This baby. This book was. It's essentially about a building of a church. 973 pages. This is a, you know, it gave me big Game of Thrones vibes. It was really good. I will probably read the prequel. But yeah, Ken Follett, Pillars of the Earth. I gave it 4 stars. 4 stars. Trigger warning for everything. Trigger warning for everything. There is rape, unaliving, body, or trigger warnings. Check them. Okay, but that one was pretty good. Okay, and then I read Britney Spears, but The Woman in Me, and I gave it. What did I give this? 4 stars. I gave this one 4 stars. Only thing I didn't like, y'all made me sympathize with wealthy white women. But no, I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. The next one I read was Spy Family 3. This is the only copy of Spy Family that I own. It's good. Her brother is freaking weird. I'm continuing. I think I'm on Spy Family 5 right now. But her brother has some issues. It's weird. Then I read I Can't Believe We Friends. This is about I guess it might be semi-biographical about the friendship between Ella Fitzgerald and Marilyn Monroe. On our dresser. And this is about their friendship. No, I gave it 5 stars. Okay. And then I read Soichi by Junji Ito. It's a manga. It's really weird. This kid has nails in his mouth, and it's very disturbing. Yeah. What did I give that? 3 stars? 3 stars. Then I got to Barbarian's Lady. This is number 13. As Planet Barbarians. This is, I forgot what's her name. This is the tall. It was, I gave it, how many stars? 4 stars. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what As Planet Barbarians.
What?
Then this one is, I am going live right now. This is One Night with Her Boss. It's a romance, short romance. I mean, 3 stars. It is what it is. Curvy girl, steamy romance. And it's good. Okay. Then I read Five Broken Blades. There are 5 people that they want to get to assassinate the king in this kingdom. You could tell that they're going to go ahead and make a second one. It's pretty good. I gave it 4 stars. Okay, and then okay, I have to look for it. Can you give me a few minutes? Then I read Bear's Big Dreaming kids book. I didn't read it. It's cute. He's getting ready to hibernate. He was just wondering what his dream was going to be. Then I read Spy Family 4. It was cute. They get a dog. It was cute. I'm continuing with Spy Family. It's my first time reading The Hunger Games. I really liked it. I'm going to continue. I gave The Hunger Games 5 stars. Then I read Raiders of the Lost Heart. This is a romance. Corey Socorro Mejia and Ford Matthews, they went to school together. They're archaeologists. They go on a dig, romance. Joe Segura will be at Stimulate.com, so that's why I'm going to read this one. I gave this one. The only thing with this one, I gave it 4 stars. The only thing with this one, Ford is the male love interest. He's supposed to be like Harvard, like a professor at Harvard, and for him to be so accomplished, he made a lot of stupid mistakes. So that was the only thing. Like she kind of essentially had to save him, but for him to be so accomplished, it was like, what is going? Like, how are you doing this? How are you messing up like that? But yeah, it was good. It was good for what it was for a moment. It was cute. And then the last one I read was Bridgerton 1. Well, I call it Bridgerton 1, but the Duke and I. It's pretty good. I gave it 4 stars, taking away 1 star for that one part that she does something that is very problematic. That is, yeah. But yeah, that's my year so far. I think I'm ahead of schedule. I'm almost at my goal of 52 minutes. I am probably going to up my challenge number at 49 out of 52 minutes. And that is my year so far. It's been pretty good. I got a lot of, I have quite a few 4 or 5 stars. It's pretty good. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.